Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jesus Conde, and today we're going to start a series called Drawing Daily, where I will be uploading work in progress of my comic. So let's get started. So today we're going to be working on page 65 of my comic. This is a comic that is gonna be 100 pages roughly. Maybe 98, maybe 102, but it's around the number 100. So there's a lot of there's a lot of work still to do, and I usually cannot do one page daily. That's like a lot of work, honestly. And I'm just trying to just put in the work and at least work 1 hour a day on this, same as the painting daily series, just to kind of force myself to do progress on this project. I don't wanna lose all the progress that I've done so far just by putting it on the side and not even touching it, which is what usually happens with these long projects. And I just wanted to, take it little by little. This one was actually not even 1 hour. I think it was like 40 something minutes or maybe 50 minutes that I worked on this morning. And man, it's kind of is a whole different vibe once you working, not stressing too much about time, but mostly like just doing progress is way more rewarding, and I have more time to just focus on what matters, which is having a quality product. Some of the pages that I've done for the comic, honestly, they don't look so good, and it was mostly because I was like desperate to finish it like super quick. But I mean, it's 100 pages. It's gonna be done eventually. And I'm not in any race for finishing the comic, honestly. Other than just wanting to put it out and sell it somewhere, either Amazon or even on my own Gumroad PDF or something like that. Because this is gonna be the final version. It's gonna be the definitive version of my comic. Right now you can actually read it for free, and it's in webtoons, but this one has few other things. It has a couple of new scenes. It has some battle scenes that are not in the webtoons, and an expansion on the relationship between Denebra and Balthazar. And of course this one has better drawings, because as you can see, I'm retouching everything. Like, I'm basically just grabbing frame by frame and making it better, the ones that really need it. Some of them really don't need that much of a retouch, but some of them really do, like this one. And a lot of the time it's mostly expansions. I'm just grabbing the frame and doing either more background on them or just putting up more stuff around them. And it's really rewarding that when you can kind of just focus on making it look better and not worrying too much about time, to be honest, because I was really stressed on with this thing. Lately I've been doing this kind of a lot of work just to force myself to think on these things and not other stuff about life that's going on with me at the moment. Some of you may know that my mom, it's ill, so I'm trying to just put my mind to some kind of just keep it occupied, to say it somehow. And this has been great for that, because it's something that I dream of finishing. I know also my mom wants me to finish it. And yeah, it's kind of a dream project basically, and I would really like to show it eventually to family member, to friends, and all the people that really matter to me, even some co-workers, in a definitive printed version, because that's the goal, to be in like a better quality, so I can finally just print it or just put it up on an online store or something. And the printed version, of course, is way more satisfactory, because the printed version looks, it's different. When you have something in your hand, it just feels way different than just looking at it on a screen. And I've printed like some few pages just in my printer at home, and it looks amazing because it's like it's a whole different feeling when you can touch the pages, right? I cannot even imagine how it's gonna be when it's finally the material that is gonna be with the cover and everything, and it's like a final product. Like I'm just gonna be I don't know what's gonna happen that day. I'm gonna lose it. But yeah, as you can see, these frames, some of them have a little bit of a problem with anatomy. Some proportions are kind of off. I will probably fix that. This one, it's gonna be a long one because there's a lot of character that has to be done. The one that I did before this one actually was crazy. It has like a multitude of people, like I don't know how to say that in English, but like it's just like a bunch of fairies just screaming and stuff like that. But I didn't decide to do this series by then, so I just didn't have it. And this one, I kind of just got the courage of like, hey man, let's just do this. What's the worst that can happen? Maybe nobody will watch this, nobody will like this, and I will eventually just, you know, drop it or whatever. But we can try it. We can try to see how it looks, how people respond to it, or how I respond to it. You know, like what's the worst that can happen? It only take me like 15 minutes to record the voice and upload the video and all of that. The most of the work is just doing the drawings, right? And also with the Painting Daily series, it's also kind of like around the same time. And I think it's good also because I've been catching some things about my workflow that I think I didn't see before. And honestly, that first Painting Daily that I did, that fairy on the tree, kind of gave me a lot of confidence. I don't know why. It felt like I lost it after I finished it. I was like, man, I wonder why I don't do more illustrations like this. I've been working this focus on work for so much time that I barely paint for like myself, and I was really concentrated also on the using 3D workflow. And once AI came up and all of that, I for some reason I felt the need to kind of do more painted stuff and to just get better at painting and doing more drawing things. And I've learned a lot about drawing with the comic book, even though I do a lot of a 3D base with Gravity Sketch. I've done a lot of drawing, like this one right now. I just made this sketch for this fairy that is walking here with a spear, and I'm just going to the final line art, if you can call it that, because it's pretty rough. It's not even like super clean or anything, but that's enough of a line art for my style. And I think, I don't know if I could do that before, to be honest, like just going right away to do the drawing without really having a clear sketch. I don't think it's something that I could have done a couple of years ago. So I've definitely grown as an artist, I guess. And it's all been because of the comic. It has forced me to think about situations, angles, like camera angles, poses. Honestly, sometimes I don't feel like I'm that good at poses, but if people can understand what's going on, it's good enough, I think. And people seem to understand what's happening with all the action that's going on, in combination with the dialogues, of course. And this is about it in terms of progress with this page. Like, I didn't do more than this. I will probably focus on the background of this particular scene tomorrow, and also some details. Some of the pages are gonna be done faster. This one is one that is taking a little bit longer just because of the amount of changes that it has in comparison with the original webtoon scene. And there's also gonna be a lot of changes with the cells. There's a cell where she's gonna be in. And originally it was of one material. I'm gonna change it completely to something else, and I would like to show that to you guys. But anyways, I hope you liked this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.